Hey guys, Asanda here, just doing another audio commentary, and yeah, today I have a special guest, and we have Midas here again, my brother. So today we're doing a duel, and we're gonna bring you the rivalry matchup between SK Telecom and the KTF Magicians. This is my first commentary in a while, in a week or so, which is a lot for me, just because there hasn't been too many games out there. So yeah, we have Zergbong, the baked Zerg player for KTF Magicians, and Midas, the Terran player for SK Telecom. So yeah, sorry about the baked joke. I know he's not a druggie. I guess I shouldn't be making fun of a druggy Zerg who could beat a sober Protoss, and that sober Protoss is me. But yeah, I'm going to hand things over to him to introduce himself and tell a little background information about these players.
That's a good one. Okay, here we go. We have Zergbong and Midas fighting here. This is going to be on Requiem. And by the way, this is Midas, his Sunday's brother. And we're off. Here we go. We will have, it looks like we will have Zergbong here in the teal at the 9 o'clock position, and we will have, looks like in yellow we have Midas. There's Zergbong right there. In yellow we have Midas here at the 12 o'clock position. So this is going to be a ZVT on Requiem, which is somewhat of a new map. The only other game I've seen on this, which is Nada, it was Nada versus can't remember the player. It was a TVT. Up Magic, that was the player. There we go. And Nada didn't do that well. That's a sad thought, but here we go. So I'm not exactly sure what to expect from these players. Of course, Midas is known to be very good in the Pro League, being very successful in the Pro League, kind of like C, and then doesn't do that well in the individual leagues. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and this is TVZ action, and just a little information about what we are seeing today. This is day one. There are going to be 2 days between the KTF Magicians and the SK Telecom. This is a best out of 7, I think, or something like that. And then day two will be the round robin. So yeah, I'm really excited to do these commentaries. Hasn't been too many games to commentate on, but now since there's some coming out, I'm very excited about this. Throwing up the barracks outside of his base, obviously just gonna, I can't tell if that was inside his base. That's out. That's never mind. That's inside his base. Sorry. Little trick there. So yeah, I'm interested to see what kind of builds both these players are going for. It does look like I think this is a 3-person map. Zergbong gonna scout out with that drone and gonna be able to get the early scout in. But now it does look like very standardly that Midas is gonna be blocking himself in. So nothing crazy going on at the moment. Just very standard openings from both players. So yeah, as he was saying, Nada, this is the map that Nada played, Up Magic. Nada, kind of depressing to watch. The once Golden Mouse winner just really fell apart, and Up Magic just had his number and won that battle. And now Nada actually did beat Savior in the other day, so so hopefully I didn't spoil that game too bad. So it does look like we will see a hatchery, and that is, as I was saying, this is the map that you can actually put the hatchery right outside your opponent's base. So we could be seeing some Mutalisk action here to get the quick reinforcements for your Mutalisk. So what do you expect, being the Zerg player you are?
Thanks for ruining the game for me. I appreciate that. Go Savior. I guess he lost now, but anyway, notice that Zergbong here, he went for a 12 hatchery, but he did not put his second hatchery at his natural. I didn't know that he actually snuck through a drone there through the mineral patch, and this will make it so that his Mutalisk at that hatchery will come out a little bit faster. I am expecting Mutalisk, but maybe not, because I don't see a third hatchery. So I think we'll be seeing a 2-hatch tech build here, probably most likely lurkers. Going 2-hatch Mutalisk. I've seen a couple players do it. Oh, look at that guy. He's handing out some drinks. Man, I want to be there right now. That'd be cool. Anyway, I am expecting 2-hatch lurkers, because it does catch the Terran player off guard. So this is like color build, I think, that everyone loves so much. Oh, you saw the yellow there, the official yellow there, actually commentating. So that looks like a lot of fun. And and these guys really handing out the drinks. All right. Wow, and a creep colony. Okay, this is interesting. So yes, we will be seeing a 2-hatch tech build, and here we go. Midas is pushing out here with a couple Marines, a medic, and a fire bat and an SCV. So he's going to see if he can put some pressure on here. I have a feeling this will be very effective if Zergbong is able to maneuver around the sunken colonies, in which I think he will be able to, and take out some drones. He's placing down a lot of creep colonies, so this is really costing Zergbong, in my opinion. I think Zergbong's going to be massively behind if you can't if he isn't able to hold off these lurkers, because I do have a feeling, I'm pretty sure that lurkers will be the tech of choice. And now we see that Midas is putting down a command center.
Yeah, so he's going to try to put some early pressure on while taking the expansion to get the economic lead here. But the sunken colonies, enough sunken colonies up to hold this off. Coming in, the Lings are just going to be able to basically trap. These Marines are trying to get out of the range of the sunken colony, not having any luck there. But the Lings, about 7 or 8 Lings do fall, 4 remaining. Now going to come from the backside, probably go behind the crystal line and try to get some easy drone kills. So, yeah, early pressure. This is so effective against a Zerg. You can't say it enough. You can put pressure on, and then expand, then you take the macro lead here. And obviously putting the bunker right behind the line, and this is looking very poor for Zergbong, as you did see his face. All he's thinking about is go to get high again. I love that name. I can't stop talking about it. But, yeah, obviously the hatchery away from his main base is obviously going to make it slower reinforcements to protect his own base. So that could have been this could really turn out to backfire on him. Those Marines are going to be able to pick off the Lings coming in, not Marines, sorry, Lings coming in to try to put on some pressure, but the front door will be clogged by SCVs and Marines. Actually, decent SCV placement there. The Lings are going to be forced to push back, and Zergbong is a lot of trouble, but he is going to be able to delay this expansion of Midas, going to force that expansion to get lifted off again until more Marines can come out. But this is not what you want. He has a bunker inside his own base, so he's now throwing up wow, so, yeah, I was going to say 3-hash Midas just because he could have reinforced them quickly, but obviously now his idea has got screwed up, so now it's just basically following a different path to try to win this game. But throwing up the Spire there, so yes, we are seeing Midas here. So, wow, it's going to be interesting. 2-hatch Midas, obviously 3-hatch Midas, the ideal build against, in ZVT, the most common build. But wow, this is a bunker still behind the base, not having any luck taking that, not even being able to mine on that side of the crystal patch, is really just having to stay on the north side, I guess you could say, of the crystal patch. Mutalisks are out here, so here come Mutalisks across the map, gonna see exactly what damage they can do. They haven't really shown. I'm not sure how much defense Midas is going to have against this. Throwing up a bunker, going to be able to jump in that bunker just before the Mutalisks get here, but maybe the Mutalisks are going to go straight for the main base here. Not going to have too much detection of a couple missile turrets up, but this is not a large group of Mutalisks here. Going to be able to pick off the SCV, making that missile turret or not. He's going to run away, trying to stay away from the Marine micro here. Going to be able to pick off that fire bat before jumping in the bunker now. Now he's going to put damage on the bunker. He's going to be able to pick off some easy SCV kills. I feel this is what he needs to do. He needs to put pressure on. Coming in with some Lings, trying to sneak down the ramp, but those Lings fall quickly. This is not a lot of Mutalisks. Mutalisks not the strongest of units. Obviously very maneuverable. Trying to decent micro here. Obviously he was a 2v2 player sometimes, so his Mutalisk micro is up. I guess you could say at the best it could be, because 2v2 is more micro based than macro based. Obviously Mutalisks is such an ideal choice in 2v2. He has that micro down, picking off the wandering Marines. It's important in TVZ if you see your opponent going Mutalisks, you need to keep your Marines in group. Losing all those group of Marines. Actually, this is very nice micro here by Zergbong. And wow, how do you feel this is gonna affect the outcome of the game?
Yeah, I'm really actually going for Zergbong here. I think here comes the Midas. He's going to go in and out. Actually, I think Midas is in big trouble here. He has no Marines left, and also by having no Marines left, Zergbong's forcing him to stay in his base. And that was an excellent strategy there by Zergbong. Came in, basically forced Midas to make all those fire bats, and then he came in with Mutalisk, and of course, fire bats can't shoot up. So, well, it looks like they're having a fun time there. But yes, I feel Midas is severely behind him now. I don't think that Zergbong is going to have a problem basically cleaning up this